Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about the full lineup of Bonebreakers right now. I've got them all right here. We're gonna go through every single one of them from the first generation of Bonebreaker, which is this guy right here, self-defense keychain, okay? First generation right here. The Bonebreaker is a tool that fits in your pocket like this. Your keys are on there. Your keys will go right here, okay? Slips into your pocket. Carries your keys. It can slip into a lady's purse, anything like that. Organize it. One finger indexing, okay? And then you're ready to turn your fist into an extreme weapon, all right? Strike area here, strike area here, strike area here. So literally any way you flail your fist, this way for a hammer fist or a straight punch, okay? Overhand, any kind of way you throw your fist, it's weaponized. The inside protects the small bones of the hand and strengthens your fist and turns your fist into a weapon. Something you can carry just about anywhere with you, all right? At the end of this video, I'm gonna actually show you what it can do and just do a little bit of punching stuff so everybody wants to see that. Here is the first ever produced Bonebreaker. Okay, it worked great. They started out really amazing, but people want something that's more cool, okay? This one was spray painted. Now, they look a whole lot more cool, all right? As you can see here, they look a whole lot more cool. This one is, basically, it's got the cutouts. It's a little bit lighter. It's steel. This is the steel version. It's Cerakoted, all right? Cerakote finish. Got some cool design, cool cutouts. They also come in a tiger stripe pattern, now available steel and tiger stripe. I will eventually discontinue these and do something different. So if you want one of these, make sure you get it. Actually, everything is discontinued as you're seeing right here, and nothing is forever. They're always changing and not necessarily getting better, but they look a lot cooler now. So this was the first aluminum. I've got aluminum versions. It was a little rough around the edges, but then it went to this, okay? This was the second aluminum, just a little smoother, and now the new aluminum is just really a high-end super luxury. It's anodized in bright silver, laser etching, and just a whole lot more kind of what you would consider to be fine detail. All right. All right, guys, Bonebreaker keychain. Sits in the pocket here. A little more Bonebreaker testing here. The last one didn't go so well. I actually broke the table. I've never done this before. Actually the first time I've ever tried to do this. I just want to show you guys kind of what it can do and make it fun and creative. So obviously Bonebreaker just rides in the pocket like this, very easily and quickly accessible. As I was discussing before, it can, any way you flail your hand, the impact points on there will strike, okay? It'll protect the small bones of your hand here from getting broken, and basically it's just a tool that you can use to defend yourself without training, and that can be carried just about anywhere that you want to go. So I'm gonna punch this watermelon here. Normally this could really damage these small bones in my hand, punching something like this. I've never tried to punch a watermelon, so we're gonna see how it'll go. I don't know if I can punch through it or not. It's obviously, it's a real watermelon. There's no soft spots, nothing there. We're just gonna have to go with it and see what happens. And Bonebreaker keychain, watermelon. All right, so that worked. As you can see, didn't damage my hand at all. Pretty neat. The first hit dented all the way in right here in the watermelon, and then the second hit just obviously crushed it. This thing was pretty hard, as you can see, pretty thick, and I would liken that to something, you know, that you really wouldn't want to punch with an open fist, just because of these small bones in here. So definitely pretty fun. I'll try and slow this GoPro footage down here and throw that in. Here it is, Bonebreaker self-defense tool. This is the aluminum one as well, so it's lighter and it would be even harder to punch through stuff. But guys, you want to aim with those first two knuckles, like I was saying, these first two knuckles, and what that ends up doing is it just sends this crest area right through and concentrates all of the power of your punch into a small finite area. If you're concentrating at all of your fist, you're not going to get a whole lot of impact power, but if you're spreading it out, if you concentrate it down to a little point like that, it's just really, you know, 20 or 30 times more impact power than a human can generate with the fist. Also protects these knuckles. And like I said, in martial arts, I'll give you a couple quick martial arts things here. In martial arts, there's really several different kind of punches that you can throw. You know, you can throw your uppercut, hook, okay, overhand. So on this strike, this crest here kind of comes into effect in the overhand, all right, because it kind of comes away and down. You throw that head and shoulder into it. The hammer strike is going to be when somebody's below you, or if you're mounted and you're on top of somebody, something like that. So the hammer strike is really just nasty. And right here, that hammer strike I was talking about, this is it right here. When you're above something and you just slam the hand down. That's the hammer strike. Pretty devastating, and this Bonebreaker actually just split the watermelon, so pretty cool. And then your straight punch or jab, depending on how you have it. It's a cross here or a jab here, depending on which side I have forward, but that's gonna be impacting on that crest right there, okay? So those are gonna be your punches. If you wanna get really advanced with this, you can. If you don't, it's still gonna work any way you flail your fist. Bone out.